Good evening, everybody. We welcome you to Lakemen Field here in Waupaca for this non-conference amateur baseball game between the visiting Irish of New London and the homestanding Lakemen of Waupaca. I'm Jack Weber, along with Allison Wolf here on Zaleski Sports. As we are just about 5 minutes from first pitch / national anthem / starting lineups. We'll tell you the starting lineups first for the Irish. Leading off and playing center field, number 18, Gabe Wolt. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 0, Miles Parker. Batting third and DHing, number 9, Andrew Parker. Batting fourth and catching, number 23, Tucker Cole. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 1, Austin Warren. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 6, Brent Helston. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 2, Chevin Oz. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 5, Landon Guyette. And batting ninth and playing right field, number 3, Colby Schmood. And pitching today is number 8, Jake Hoyer. The Irish were victorious on Sunday over Green Lake as they are out of the Badger Amateur Baseball Association, the South Central Division. They scored 9 runs in the top of the ninth inning to come back and beat Green Lake 13-12. Meanwhile, Waupaca had a big win on Sunday, a 3-0 3-hit shutout of the Hortonville Stars. Luke Boehm, Brendan Canterbury went deep, and then it was 9 shutout innings of just 3-hit ball, no walks allowed by the Comet Lakemen pitching staff, with a combined effort by Cam Seidel and Jack Egan. So again, the starting 9 for the Irish, it is Wolt, Parker, Cole, Warren, Helston, Oz, Guyette, Schmood, and then Hoyer on the mound. As coach Andy Wanty and the coach for New London meeting up at home plate. We should be getting this one started very shortly. Nice day today. Expected to get hot later in the weekend. Next Wednesday and Thursday is going to be 95 and 96. That's the temperature for next Wednesday and Thursday. Not too crazy about that, but it is summer and it could be snowing, so I guess you can look at it that way. Today's presentation of Lakemen Baseball and the pregame show is brought to you by Whitetail Properties. For the best in recreational hunting properties in Wisconsin, just call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. You can reach Mr. Roosh at 715-213-4468. Again, that's 715-213-4468. And with that, we're going to take it to the PA announcer for starting lineups and national anthem. We'll have first pitch right after that. Stay tuned here on Zaleski Sports. National anthem and starting lineups are over, as on the mound tonight is Jordan Cook. Cook pitched last on the action in the game last Friday here at Lakemen Field versus the Green Bay Blue Ribbons. Cook went 6 innings, 3 hits, no runs, and a walk. And that was a 4-3 walk-off win for the Lakemen last Friday, part of their undefeated weekend. Again, they beat the Blue Ribbons last Friday and then defeated the Hortonville Stars on Sunday. A little bit of a different look defensively for the Lakemen than what we are normally seeing. Here's how it is broken up. In the outfield, Walker Smith is in left. Brendan Canterbury in center. Canterbury usually playing right field, taking a bit of a change. He's in center today. Tyler Dayton is in right. In the infield, it's comprised of Adam Kennedy at third, Ryan Dayton at short. Zach Schaefer at second. I mislabeled that. I originally wrote Adam Kennedy is playing both second and third, so unless he's Bugs Bunny, he's probably not going to be able to play both of those positions at the same time. Zach Schaefer at second, Braden Ryan at first, Jordan Cook on the mound, and Tyler Rogney behind the plate. Luke Bain will be DH, and we'll go over the starting lineup for the Lakemen when they come up to bat at the bottom half of this inning. So a much different look. Coach Wanty said he was going to give the main substitutes some playing time tonight, give them some innings, see how it goes. Lakemen going for win number 20 tonight. As they are now in first place in the Dairyland League, in their division, after they defeated the Stars on Sunday. Wasn't a lot of offense in that game for the Lakemen, but they got enough. They got enough offense, I should say. The home runs by Bame, and then the 2-run home run by Canterbury. As Gabe Wolt ready to step in, we're ready to get this underway here in Waupaca. Glad you're with us on a really nice night here at Lakemen Field. First pitch and a line drive into right center field. Going back, and that is going to be over the head of Dayton. It's going to bang off the wall. Wolt on his way to second base. It is a leadoff double for Gabe Wolt. And a good start for the Irish. You know, it's a little funny when you think about the name, the New London Irish. London Irish. It's a little funny. Just thinking about that today. Miles Parker now, the shortstop, number 0. First pitch, Wolt wasted no time. He crushed that one. And first pitch swinging again is Parker, and he fouls one off, 0-1. You know, if you are Coach Wanty, you know, you don't necessarily have to use your big stars. You know, right now you are in first, and that is a line drive into right center field. Dayton going back, way back, way back. It is going to be over his head again, and it's going to bounce off the wall. Wolt on his way to third. He is going to be waved around, and he will score. It is an RBI double for Miles Parker. Back-to-back doubles to start things out. It is 1-0 Irish. The Irish wasting no time. See, now that kind of sounds like a bar fight. The Irish wasting no time. As that'll bring on Andrew Parker, the DH. And his first pitch is a bit inside. 1 ball and no strikes. So Cook has thrown 3 pitches. All have been strikes, but 2 of them have been crushed into the right center field gap. And that is low. 2 balls and no strikes now on Andrew Parker, with Miles at second. And now he crushes one to left, and that is going to fly out of here. It's a 2-run home run. Oh, my goodness, off the truck. A booming home run for Andrew Parker. It is 3-0 Irish. Wow. So not the most ideal start for Jordan Cook on the mound. 3-0 Irish. And still no outs. Wow. You know, there's times when as a pitcher when you give up home runs, like when there's ones like where it goes like off the guy's glove and it goes out and you just go, ugh, that could have been an out. That one not so much. That was just plain crushed. So that's fouled off. 0-1 on Tucker Cole. Milwaukee Brewers have just regained the lead. They were winning 3-1. It was 3-3. Brewers have just taken a 4-3 lead. If there's anybody who's a Brewer fan. Here's the 0-1 to Cole. And now Cole on the ground, too short. Fielded. Here's a throw from Dayton in time. And there is one gone. First out of the night recorded for Jordan Cook. And now Austin Warren will step up, the first baseman tonight. His first pitch from Cook, and Warren takes one low. 1 ball and no strikes. One-0. Warren takes the strike. Good pitch there from Cook. Count even. 1 ball and 1 strike. One. And Cook. Big cut and a miss, 1-2. Well, obviously one thing we knew from the little pregame speech I had is that the Irish know how to play. They have offensive power because they scored 13 runs in the last game and 9 of them in the top of the 9th. And that is low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count is even. One gone, 3-0. Back-to-back doubles by Walton Parker, and then the home run by Andrew Parker, and a swing and a miss. First strikeout of the night for Cook, and there's 2 outs. So Cook has settled down a little bit after that home run, and that'll bring on Brent Helston. Brent Helston, the third baseman tonight for the Irish. And that is in there for a strike as it hits the outside corner, 0-1 on Helston. Zero 1 from Cook. And Helston lines one into left field. That's down for a base hit. So a 2-out single. And the inning continues for the Irish for Chevin Oz. I apologize. Chevin Oz. Runner at first pitch, and Oz taking all the way. 0-1. 6 batters have come to the plate. Well, I should say 7 now. 0-1. And Oz on the ground to third, and having some trouble with it as Kennedy gathers, he throws in time, and the side is retired, but damage done. The 2 doubles started off from Walt and Miles Parker, then the 2-run home run by Andrew Parker. Bottom of the first coming up. It's the Irish 3, Lakemen coming up here on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
3-0 Irish as Lakemen coming up. Here's the starting lineup for the Waupaca Lakemen. Leading off and playing left field, number 33, Walker Smith. Batting second, playing third base, number 23, Adam Kennedy. Batting third and DHing, number 42, Luke Boehm. Batting fourth and playing center field, number 6, Brendan Canterbury. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 24, Braden Ryan. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, number 5, Ryan Dayton. Batting seventh and catching, number 20, Tyler Rogney. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 21, Tyler Dayton. And batting ninth and playing second base, number 10, Zach Schaefer. And that'll be the order that will face Jake Hoyer. Irish strike first with 3 in the top of the first. So how will the Lakemen respond? We will see. How will Lakemen respond? I can't answer that question. I can't answer my own question. Walker Smith, who usually bats in the 7th spot, getting the leadoff spot tonight. Much different lineup than what we are normally used to seeing. No Popham, no Pankratz, no McCuskey. All on the bench available. Just trying to give the subs and some. First pitch is high. 1 ball and no strikes on Smith. Just trying to give some of the bench players some opportunities to kind of see where they can fit. 1-0. Smith takes one high again. 2 balls and no strikes. (2-0) and fouled off. 2-1 now. Not a bad approach by Smith. He throws 2 that are way out of the zone. Finally throws you a strike, and not a bad approach swinging at it. 2 balls and 1 strike on Walker Smith. Hoyer ready and deals. And that is low and outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. (3-1) high, and that is ball 4. So leadoff walk for the Lakemen. And that'll bring on Adam Kennedy. Hoyer takes a look at first, fires first pitch to Kennedy, and that is in there for a strike, going 1. Good spot there from Hoyer. We're keeping an eye on Smith at first. Here's the 0-1, and Kennedy, a big cut and a miss. It's 0-2. Smith still at first. Small lead. The 0-2. And Kennedy skies one in the air to left. Guyette is drifting over. Has room near the line. He makes the catch. And there is out number 1. And now Luke Boehm will stride to the plate. I think I was trying to say trot or stride, and I ended up saying strut. So, could say strut, I guess. I don't think strut is a word. Anyway, last time Luke Boehm was in action, that was on Sunday. First pitch to Boehm, big cut and a miss. Had 2 hits. His first hit, a home run to right field that I didn't think was going to get out. I think the wind played a role with that. Then had a double in his second at bat. Next batter up was the man standing in the on-deck circle, Brendan Canterbury. He launched one over the left field fence, and now Boehm kind of got jammed, a little flare into left field, and that is going to be caught by the shortstop, Miles Parker. And there are 2 outs as Smith retreats back to first. Good job there by Hoyer to snag that ball. That gets away. Smith might be able to advance. So 2 outs. That kind of jammed Boehm on the inside of the bat a bit. So 2 outs. That'll bring on Brendan Canterbury. Last 2 games I have seen Canterbury, and he's launched a total of 3 home runs. Canterbury, big cut and a miss. Just a bit late on it, 0-1. Runner at first. The 0-1. And Canterbury lines one foul down the left field line. 0-2. Canterbury was trying to sneak one down the line. 2 out. Smith will be running on contact. However, Guyette kind of playing near the line. The 0-2. And Canterbury lines one into left field. Back goes Guyette. Way back. It is gone! 2-run home run, Brendan Canterbury. It's 3-2. Make that 4 home runs in the last 3 games I've called with Brendan Canterbury. Canterbury just snuck it down the left field line. It just got out. And we have a ball game again. It is 3-2. Now Braden Ryan will come up. Ryan playing first base tonight. First pitch to him, and Ryan pops it up. Foul territory, and that is going to be caught. Wow. What a play by Helston. An over-the-shoulder grab to end the inning, but Brendan Canterbury, a 2-run shot, brings the Lakemen within 1. 3-2 going to the second. We'll be back here on Zaleski Sports.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of Central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Two Irish leading here on Zaleski Sports as we are here in the top of the second inning. 8-9-1 due up for the Irish. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com to get started. Again, that's CulliganH2O.com. We also want to thank our game day sponsors, Hanson Furniture, AJ Holly & Sons Funeral, and Strongwood of Waupaca. So Guyette, Schmood, and Wolt due up for the Irish here in the second inning. Cook trying to make this a smoother second than in the first inning. Gave up 4 hits, including that 2-run shot to Andrew Parker. He also gave up doubles to Wolt and Miles Parker. So Landon Guyette will lead off, left fielder. Smith playing deeper in left than Canterbury in center and Dayton in right. Dayton actually playing a little bit more in. First pitch, and Guyette taking all the way, 0-1. Cook shakes off a sign from Rogney. Now likes the second pitch. Here it is, the 0-1, and that is in there for a strike, 0-2. Got the bottom part of that zone, and it's 0-2 now. Cook ready. Here it is, and Guyette kind of reaches at it, drifting over, and it kicks out of the glove of Ryan Dayton. That'll be an E6. At least it should be. However, what some people rule an error and a hit is far different than what I would. Some people would rule what I would call an error a hit, and some people would rule an error what I would call a hit. So. As Colby Schmoody flares one into right field. That's down for a base hit. And I got to tell you, Schaefer just kind of had a little hook to it and kind of just kept traveling back, and it just fell over the head of Schaefer, and the first 2 runners have reached. And that will bring on Gabe Wolt. Wolt, first pitch of the game, ripped a double into the right center field gap. Later came around to score on the double by Miles Parker. So in these first 2 innings, the Irish have seen Jordan Cook very well. Have hit him pretty hard. And Wolt rips one into center field. Canterbury coming on. That's going to drop in front of him for a base hit. And everybody's going to move up 90 feet. Bases are loaded with nobody out. And that'll bring on Miles Parker. Parker 1 for 1 with the RBI double last inning. Where he hit his double is almost identical to where Gabe Wolt hit his. Bases loaded, nobody out, 3-2 New London. Cook's first pitch. And Parker takes a strike, 0-1. This inning started off going 0-2 on Landon Guyette. Then the error and then back-to-back singles have loaded the bases. Here's the 0-1 to Parker. And Parker takes one low, count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. There's already been a home run hit by each team in this game. And swing and a miss. Big cut there from Miles Parker. 1-2. Cook looking for a big out here. Could use a ground ball. And home plate umpire calls time. Looks like Parker might have called time, actually. Cook ready. 1-2. And Parker lines one into center field. The base hit. In to score is Guyette. Schmoody rounding third. Coming to the plate. Here's a throw. Might have a play. And no throw made by Ryan. It's a 2 RBI single for Miles Parker, and it's 5-2 Irish. So now runners at second and first with nobody out for Andrew Parker. Parker 1 for 1 with the 2-run home run. Cook, still nobody out, first pitch, and Parker takes a strike, dropped in there nicely by Cook with the off speed. They had plenty of offense here in these, I guess technically first inning because we haven't actually technically played even, and that is a bit outside. 1 ball and 1 strike, didn't miss by much. Count even 1-1 on Parker. Wolt at second, Parker at first. Miles Parker, I should say. 1-1. And Parker, big cut and a miss, 1-2. If you want to try to save some momentum for your team right now, this is an out you need if you're Jordan Cook. 1-2. And Parker fouls one off towards the Irish dugout. And hey, that's going to bounce. Wow, look at the roll on that thing. That was going to hit the fence. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes on Andrew Parker. 1-2. And Parker sends one in the air to center field. Canterbury camping underneath it. He will call for it. He will make the catch, tagging his Wolt on his way to third. Here's the throw, and he's out! An 8-5 double play. Parker does go to second base, but that's exactly what Jordan Cook needed. So a runner at second, 2 outs for Tucker Cole. Cole grounded out to short last inning. Cook's first pitch, and Cole takes one low. 1 ball and no strikes. First 4 batters of the inning reached. 2 came around to score on the single by Miles Parker. That is low. 2 balls and no strikes. And Tucker Cole with a aggressive cut to say the least, and a swing and a miss, 2-1. 2-1. And Cole lines one down the left field line. That is hooking into the corner. That'll be a foul ball. Five to 2 Irish. 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes on Tucker Cole. Two. And that bounces in the dirt, gets away from Rodney, and going to third is Miles Parker. So now a runner at third. And the count is now full on Tucker Cole. Austin Warren in the on-deck circle. Three-two. And Cole fouls one off. We'll do it again. Good at bat here. Oh, excuse me. From Tucker Cole. Three-two, and Cole swings and misses. He got him. And the side is retired, but the Irish add 2 more on the 2 RBI single by Miles Parker. We have played 1.5. It's Irish 5, Lakemen 2. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway Q in Waupaca.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
5-2 Irish here on Zaleski Sports. As we are here in the bottom of the second inning, nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potato and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business. That's heartland.farm. Again, that is heartland.farm. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Lakemen here in the bottom of the second inning. That is Ryan Dayton, Tyler Rogney, and Tyler Dayton. And Zach Schaefer if somebody reaches. As Hoyer back out for another inning. Hoyer gave up the home run to Canterbury. Otherwise a pretty solid inning. 2 pop-outs and a fly-out. He walked Walker Smith. Ryan Dayton committed an error in the field in the top half of this inning, which ended up resulting in the bases being loaded. Looking for some redemption here. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Hill 1. And Dayton pops it up. Calling for it on the infield is Helson. He makes the catch, and there is out number 1. That's something Hoyer has been doing very well just with the few batters he has faced. He's been able to kind of jam them almost and kind of have them get under it. Not a lot of, except for the Canterbury home run, nothing's really been hit overly that hard. As Rogney takes one high, 1 ball and no strikes. One 0. Rogney takes one high again. 2-0. You are Waupaca. You need a base runner here. It's 2-0. Rogney takes one high again. 3 balls and no strikes. Hoyer deals. Rogney takes ball 4. I don't know if that was going to be signaled outside, take your base, or that was a strike. Either way, 1 out base runner for Tyler Dayton. Tyler Dayton, the right fielder tonight. Nice night here in Waupaca. Temperature very, and that is low and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. One out, runner at first. 5-2 New London, 1-0. That is in there for a strike. Good pitch there from Hoyer. Count even. 1 ball and 1 strike. One, and that is flared into right center field, dropping, and that is going to be caught by the center fielder, Wolt. 2 outs. Kind of looked at first like it might have dropped, but it was played well by Wolt. And there's 2 outs now. And that'll bring on Zach Schaefer. Schaefer, the second baseman tonight. And we'll try to continue this inning with 2 outs here against Jake Hoyer and try to get it back to the top of the order. First pitch, and Schaefer takes one outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Rogney at first, 1-0. High, 2 balls and no strikes on Schaefer. (2-0), and Schaefer fouls it off. Good approach there on 2-0, 2-1. (2-1) to Schaefer. Schaefer swings and misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 from Hoyer. And Schaefer grounds one to second, fielded by O's. He goes to second, and the side is retired. We have played 2. It is still 5-2 Irish here on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Top of the 3rd inning, new pitcher for the Lakemen, as it is Jim Nigber now on the mound. As Jordan Cook's day is done, 2 innings, 5 earned runs. I should say 4 earned runs. One of those runs was unearned as Landon Guyette reached on an error. And 2 strikeouts for Cook. No walks. As Austin Warren will lead it off. 5, 6, 7 due up. So that's Warren, Helston, and Oz. Warren 0 for 1. He struck out swinging his first time up. That was back in the 1st inning. That was the first out. Sorry, no, that was the 2nd out of the game recorded by Cook. Last time I saw Jim Nigber pitch, that was against Wisconsin Rapids. That was way back in early June, and that is the first pitch. Ground ball, the 3rd. Kennedy's got it. Throws over to first. 1 pitch, 1 out for Nigber here in the 3rd. As Brent Helston the 3rd baseman. First pitch. Helston takes one just a bit outside. 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0. Helston takes a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tell you what, Nigber works fast. He doesn't waste time. Throws 1 pitch, gets right back in his motion, and 1-2 now on Helston. And I'm telling you, these Irish hitters are having to speed up their process. It's almost like having a pitch clock. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nigber ready, deals. And that's a called strike 3. 2 outs. First strikeout of the night for Nigber. And that'll bring on Chevin Oz. Chevin Oz grounded to third. That ended the first inning. Despite the bobble from Kennedy, he was able to stick with it and throw him out. And a big cut and a miss, 0-1. You won. And that is just a bit inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. One. And Oz in the air to left center field. That is going to drop in front of Canterbury for a base hit. Canterbury fumbles it. Oz stays at first. So a 2-out hit and a 2-out base runner for the Irish. And Landon Guyette will step up. Guyette reached on an error his last time up. That was a big error because it loaded the bases and ended up resulting in 2 runs for the Irish. And a big cut and a miss, 0-1 on Guyette. You won. Guyette flares one into foul territory. Ryan going back, drifting back. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nice inning for Nigber. We have played 2.5. Bottom of the third coming up. It's still 5-2 Irish on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Stone Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. 1-2-3 due up for the Lakemen here in the third inning against Jake Hoyer. Walker Smith walked in his only plate appearance so far. Later came around to score on the home run by Canterbury. Is Hoyer ready? His first pitch to Smith is in there for a strike, 0-1. Hoyer has pitched well. 1. And Smith takes one low. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Just the one hit. It was the home run by Canterbury. Otherwise, the only blemishes on the record so far for Hoyer have been the 2 walks, 1 to Rogney and 1 to Walker Smith. 1-1. High. 2 balls and 1 strike now on Smith. Two-1. Smith takes one inside. Looked pretty good. 3 balls and 1 strike. Hoyer ready and deals. And Smith shoots one down the right field line. That'll be foul. Not a bad approach, taking it to the opposite field. It's a 3-2. And Smith sends one in the air to right center field, and that is going to drop in for a base hit. Smith takes a big turn around first, on his way to second. Here's a throw, and it is not handled by Parker, and it'll be a double for Smith. If Parker handles that, it would have been close. I think Smith still gets in there even if Parker does handle it. So Adam Kennedy will now step up. Kennedy flew out to left his last time up, 0 for 1 tonight. A runner at second, nobody out. Hoyer takes a look at second, first pitch, and now Kennedy lines one. That's not caught, and now there's nobody at first, and Kennedy is going to reach. Parker was adamant that he caught that ball. I think Warren also thought, I think Warren might have thought he caught it too. Either way. So runners at the corners. And that is low. 1 ball and no strikes on Bame. And this is the opportunity if you're the Lakemen right here. You got the two people coming up that you want. Bame and Canterbury. 1-0. Bame takes one high. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0. And that is in there for a strike, 2-1. And Bame on the ground, and that is going to sneak down the right field line. Smith is in to score, and now Schmoody has trouble with it. Going to third is Kennedy. It's a single for Bame. It's an RBI, and the Lakemen draw a run closer. It is 5-3. Kind of had to wait to see if that was going to stay fair. And at first I thought maybe Warren had a play on it. 5-3 on the RBI single by Bame. And now that'll bring on Brendan Canterbury. Canterbury 1 for 1. Was the 2-run home run of the first that just snuck over the left field wall. Canterbury, big cut and a miss. 0-1. Kennedy at third, Bame at first, the 0-1. And now that gets away from Cole, and Kennedy is going to come in, and he's going to score. Going to second is Bame. 2 runs are in, and it's 5-4. One to Canterbury. And Canterbury lines one to left, and that is going to get past Guy, and it's going to roll all the way to the wall. Bame around third. He can trot home. Canterbury on his way to second base. It's an RBI double, and we are tied. That'll bring on Braden Ryan. Braden Ryan fouled out to third. It was a nice play at third by Helston to end the first inning. Hoyer takes a look at second, fires, and just a bit high. 1 ball and no strikes on Ryan. One 0, and that is in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ryan kind of tried to turn away from it, but it was a good pitch from Hoyer. He was able to hit that zone, and the count is even. Hoyer takes a look at second. Canterbury with a small lead, and that is ripped into right field. That is going to drop in for a base hit. Canterbury will stop at third. Coach Wani puts up the stop sign. Wise decision as a good throw from Walt from center. And now that is 5 straight hits. And that will bring on Ryan Dayton. Ryan Dayton popped out to third his last time up. 0 for 1 today. Runners at the corners. Hoyer ready. That is high. 1 ball and no strikes on Ryan Dayton. One 0. And Dayton sends one down the left field line, foul and out of play. Well, not out of play, actually. Still in play, but it lands in foul territory. So 1 ball and 1 strike on Dayton. Hoyer ready, takes a look at first. And looks back. Braden Ryan. Here's the break-even pitch. Ryan takes off. Dayton on the ground. That is going to be cut off in the hole. Nice play by Parker. He makes the play. Heck of a play by Miles Parker. A run is in. Canterbury scores. Lakemen lead. RBI for Ryan Dayton. Going to second is Braden Ryan. So the hit and run is effective. And that is the first out of the inning as Tyler Rogney, now step up. Rogney walked last inning. Rogney takes a strike. 0-1. Lakemen now lead. Sorry, I forgot how many outs there were. I forgot that there was not been an out recorded yet. 0-1. Rogney takes one high and outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. The count is even. One. Rogney swings and misses. Healthy cut. Tyler Dayton on deck. One, 2. And Dayton just got a piece of it. So 1 ball and 2 strikes it will remain. Where takes a look at second, fires 1-2, and Rogney takes one outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Rogney sends one foul and out of play, and it will still remain 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Rogney swings and misses. Down he goes. 2 outs. First strikeout of the night for Hoyer, and that will bring on Tyler Dayton. Dayton flew out to center field, kind of flared one in the right center field gap. It was run down by Gabe Wolt. First pitch, and Dayton takes one high. 1 ball and no strikes. Didn't miss by much. One 0. And that's high again. 2 balls and no strikes. So there's only been 2 pitches in this at bat. It'd be hard for there to be 3 balls on Tyler Dayton. 2-0. And that is low. Then that bounces in front of Cole, and going to third is Braden Ryan. Heads up base running there by Ryan. And 3 balls and no strikes now on Tyler Dayton. It looks like a piece of shin pads. Or whatever you want to call them. I don't know. Part of the gear, I think, has come loose for Tyler. For Tucker Cole. 3-0 on Tyler Dayton. 6-5, 4 runs here in the bottom of the third for the Lakemen. And now that's inside. That hits Tyler Dayton. So he will reach. Runners at the corners. And that will bring on Zach Schaefer. Schaefer is grounded out into a fielder's choice. That was last inning. As Tucker Cole going out to have a word with Hoyer. And that is outside. 1 ball and no strikes on Schaefer. Well, no, and Schaefer into right field. Schmoody coming on. He makes the catch. On the side is retired. We have played 3. Damage done. 4 runs here in the bottom of the 3rd for the Lakemen. 6-5 Waupaca. We're going to the 4th on Zaleski Sports.
Fletcher's Jewelers is Waupaca's own local jeweler with an exceptional line of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, and a variety of bracelets. As your 4th-generation jeweler, they have the experience you can count on, with an emphasis always on you, the customer. Get the perfect necklace, earrings, or bracelet in gold, sterling silver, or white gold. And you've got the perfect gift for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. They carry the top brands and even offer Wisconsin Badger and Packer items. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Six-5 Lakemen here on Zaleski Sports as we are now on the top of the 4th inning. Milwaukee Brewers beating the Philadelphia Phillies 5-3 tonight. Come to Par 4 Bistro in Waupaca for a wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options. Perfect for date nights, family nights out, or your next get-together. Come to Par 4 Bistro on Highway 54 in Waupaca. And that's a line drive into left field. Back goes Walker Smith, and he makes the catch on the warning track. Colby Schmoody jumping on the first pitch and gave it a ride. Heck of a route there run by Walker Smith, and the tip of the cap from Jim Nigber. And back to the top of the order with Gabe Wolt. Wolt, 2 for 2, double and a single tonight. And that is in there for a strike, 0-1 on Wolt. 1. And Wolt pops one foul and out of play towards our way. And, hit the back of the car. 0-2 now on Wolt. 0-2. And that is sent in the air to center field. That's going to drop in front of Canterbury for a base hit. Kind of a high pitch, almost a tomahawk swing. Either way, a one-out hit for Gabe Wolt. He is 3 for 3 tonight. And that'll bring on Miles Parker, also 2 for 2 tonight with a double and a single. Has 3 RBIs tonight. Drove in 1 on that double in the first, and then 2 on the single in the second. That is inside. 1 ball and no strikes on Miles Parker. 1-0. And that is sent fouling out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. It's 1-1. And big cut and a miss. 1-2 now on Miles Parker. Lakemen outfield playing very deep, especially Walker Smith and Tyler Dayton. And Parker in the air to right center field, falling fast. That is going to be down for a base hit. Going to second is Wolt. Throw. Not in time. Not a bad throw there by Tyler Dayton, just a bit late. So back-to-back one-out singles, and that'll bring on Andrew Parker. Parker has homered tonight. That was a 2-run shot in the first. That was pretty much, in all senses of the word, crushed. Then he flew out to right his last time up, and he's swinging at the first pitch. He flies one high and out of play. Or no, I'm sorry. It's still in play. Well, it's not. I don't even know what to say anymore. You just kind of get to that point where you think of the words in your head, but you just don't actually say the words that you want to. The 0-1. Parker takes a strike, 0-2. Parker showing a batting stance very similar to the one of Gleyber Torres of the New York Yankees. Here Baez as well. Kind of has a mix. 0-2. And Parker flares one into left center field. That is falling. That is going to be down. Runners moving up. They throw to second. They're going to get the force there. Parker is out at second. It's a single for Andrew Parker. Miles Parker out at second. Wolt goes to third. And 2 outs now. Fortunately, Miles Parker was kind of caught in no man's land. That's kind of a no-win situation because you can't just run with 1 out. As Tucker Cole will step up. Cole 0 for 2. He's grounded out to short and struck out. 1 of 2 Ks on the night for Jordan Cook. First pitch. And Cole takes one high. 1 ball and no strikes. Irish trying to tie it up here. Jim Nigber trying to keep the Lakemen in front here in the top of the 4th. 1-0. And Cole fouls one off his leg. And count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball and 1 strike. Nigber ready and deals. And Cole on the ground to third. Kennedy's got it. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. 3 hits, but no runs for the Irish. We have played 3.5. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It is still 6-5 Lakemen on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Before, during, or after the game, come to the pub. This is Tim Wanty. The pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite place to watch the game and a great place to eat, too. We're known for our world-famous burgers with a wide variety that everyone will love. And now we offer lunch buffets 3 days a week. Taco Tuesday, Pasta Wednesdays, and Thursday soup buffet, all ready to eat and get you back to work on time. And of course, when the sun goes down, the pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite spot for nightlife.
New pitcher for the Irish here in the bottom of the 4th inning as Andrew Parker on the mound now. L&L Propane in Waupaca, Wisconsin is the area's leading provider of propane, serving Waupaca, Watoma, Princeton, Fremont, and surrounding area since 1988. We specialize in propane tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. For all your propane needs, contact L&L Propane in Waupaca today. Top of the order, due up, Walker Smith. Adam Kennedy and Luke Boehm due up. Smith 1 for 1, a double and a walk today. He has scored twice. Defensively, still the same arrangement for the Irish. So the end of the line for Jake Hoyer. Hoyer goes 3 innings and 6 earned runs. 1 strikeout, 2 walks. He also hit a batter. 1 ball and no strikes. It'll be Andrew Parker and the bullpen game for the rest of the way for the Irish. Big cut and a miss. As I should say, foul tip actually. 1 ball and 1 strike. One. Low. 2 balls and 1 strike on Walker Smith. And that is low again. 3 balls and 1 strike now on Walker Smith. Lakemen trying to add some insurance here in the bottom of the 4th. And that is ball 4. Leadoff walk. And that'll bring on Adam Kennedy. Kennedy, 1 for 2. He's thrown out to left and singled. That was still a bizarre play in his last at bat. He hit it really hard. It just grazed the ground before it went in the glove of Miles Parker. I apologize, and that's in there for a strike, going 1 on Kennedy. And then Warren was far off the bag at first, and there was just no way to get Kennedy low. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that kind of really transformed last inning. Thought that might have been a double. Had it been caught, it would have been a double play, most likely. Break-even pitch, and Kennedy, big cut and a miss, 1-2. Walker Smith with his 2nd walk of the night. He has reached all 3 times. 1-2. And Kennedy in the air to left field. Guyette drifting back near the line. He makes the catch. Had some carry on it. Going back to first is Walker Smith. He will get there back in time. 1 out. And that will bring on Luke Boehm. Again, that had some carry, and a good job by Guyette to stick with it. Luke Boehm singled and drove in a run his last time up. He's kind of snuck it right down the right field line. First pitch. And Boehm, that is going to be into right field for a base hit. Stopping at second is Walker Smith. 2nd hit of the night for Luke Boehm. And the Lakemen are in business. Runners at second and first with 1 out for Brendan Canterbury. Canterbury doubled his last time up, and he has homered tonight. First pitch, and that bounces in the dirt. Good block there by Cole. 1-0 on Canterbury. You know, catchers sometimes don't get quite as much credit for their defense. They save so many runs being back there. 1-0, and that is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Believe me, playing kickball, I know. When you have no catcher, 1-1. Canterbury takes 1 low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two 1. Canterbury swings and misses. That gets away from Cole, and the runners will move up. Runners at second and third, one out, and Canterbury with a big RBI chance here. Runners at second and third, one out. 2-2 from Parker, and Canterbury lines one into left field. Guyette drifting over, he makes the catch. Tagging is Smith. Here's a throw by Guyette, and it's up the line. Sliding safe is Smith. Sacrifice fly. Now that throw goes into center field. Walt is there to back it up. Boehm is back safely. It's a sacrifice fly for Brendan Canterbury. That was a good throw by Guyette, but a good slide by Smith, and he just was able to get there ahead. So it was a bit up the line. 2 outs. It's 7-5 Lakemen. Boehm still at second, and that'll bring on Braden Ryan. Ryan singled his last time up. Parker deals, and that is in there for a strike, 0-1. And Ryan flies one high. Camping under it is Warren. He will make the catch, and the side is retired. Lakemen add another run on the sac fly by Canterbury. We have played 4 to the 5th. It is Lakemen 7, Irish 5. Back here after this on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmer State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Seven 5 Lakemen here on Zaleski Sports. Tonight's presentation is brought to you by Crystal Finishing Systems. They are a family-owned business now hiring for both their Western and Mosinee locations with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Five, 6, 7 due up for the Irish here in the 5th inning against Jim Nigber. For 5 runs in the first 2 innings, Nigber has kept the Irish off the board. Austin Warren ready to lead it off, and Warren, big cut and a miss. He was late on it, 0-1. And swing and a miss, 0-2. Even with the loss last night, the Milwaukee Brewers stayed 2 games ahead of the Cincinnati Reds. The 0-2, and that's a bit outside, I guess. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, I'm at an angle, but I'll always express my opinion on a strike zone. 1-2, and that is low. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Austin Warren. 2-2, and Warren, a little excuse me swing. That's going to be a tough play. Nigber charges. Throw to first is in time. As that'll bring on Brent Helston. Again, not hit overly that hard. Good job by Nigber to just pounce on it, make a good throw. And that will bring on, again, Brent Helston. Helston, third baseman. Helston has singled and struck out looking. First pitch from Nigber, and Helston fouls one off, 0-1. And as I said earlier, it's such a fast motion from Nigber. He wastes no time going into his next pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Doesn't really give the batter a lot of time to adjust himself or just kind of regather his swing. 1-1. And the break-even pitch is fouled off. 1 ball and 2 strikes. say what you want, about different pitchers. It messes with the psyche, the routine, just of every hitter, no matter what kind of hitter they are. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. He got him. And they will throw it around the horn. And that is the second strikeout of the night for Nigber. 2 outs, and that will bring on Chevin Oz. Oz 1 for 2. He's grounded out to third and singled. Nigber ready, and first pitch is a bit outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Just a reminder for any soccer fans, the Women's World Cup starts this week. Friday, the United States women's team takes on Vietnam, 0-1, and Oz sends one in the air to center field. Canterbury drifting back, got a lot of carry on that one, and that drops. I think Canterbury must have lost in the light. Oz on his way to second base. And they'll take it. I think he lost in the lights. I don't think he saw it. Or maybe he did, but didn't travel as far as he thought it was going to. It just kind of dropped right in front of him. I think he must have lost it in the lights maybe at the last second. That was a problem that always happened at the Metrodome in Minneapolis. I'm sure most people don't really. Any really good, any Twins fan would remember just about, or any team. Anybody who's a fan of a team that plays the Twins a lot can just remember how hard it was sometimes to track balls in that place. And that is high, 1 ball and no strikes on Landon Guyette. That was the only place that I shouldn't say it. That was one of the 2 inside the park home runs in the career of Prince Fielder. And that is a line driving to center field, and Canterbury coming on. And is that Canterbury? No, I don't think that's Canterbury in center, actually. He makes the catch. And the inning is over. We'll find out who that is after the break. We'll be back after this.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Defensive changes for the Irish. By the way, that was Ryan McCuskey in center. I apologize. In left field, it is now Evan Muskie, and at second base, it is Trent Allard. As Jake Pankratz leads it off, first pitch swinging, fielded by Parker. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Helston. 1 pitch, 1 out. That was Jake Pankratz. Batting in the spot of Ryan Dayton. 1 out here in the 5th for Andrew Parker. First pitch, and that is low. 1 ball and no strikes on Davis Levine. 1-0, and Levine fouls it off. 1 ball and 1 strike. Levine batting in the spot of Rogney, so you might see Levine go and catch. You do have both of your 1-1. And Levine, a high chopper, deep in the hole. Parker's throw, not in time. And we got another substitution. Ryan McCuskey will now bat. McCuskey batting in the spot of Tyler Dayton. And Johnny Popham now on deck as well. In the spot is Zach Schaefer. So now Coach Wanty really making a lot of defensive and offensive changes. Now starting to bring in more of the regular starters. High. 1 ball and no strikes on McCuskey. One-0. McCuskey takes one high. 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0. And that is a line drive into left field that's down for a base hit. Levine on his way to second base. He'll stop there. A single for McCuskey. And there is runners at second and first with 1 out, and that'll bring on Johnny Popham. Johnny Popham batting in Zach Schaefer's spot, so this might be some changes we'll see in the bottom half of this inning. Meanwhile, it does look like maybe Dutch Nickel is getting loose in the bullpen. And Popham takes one low that bounces in front of Cole. The runners will stay put. 1 ball and no strikes. One-0. Popham big, cut and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. Parker had him out in front of one. One-one, break-even pitch. And bit inside. 2 balls and 1 strike on Popham. Two-one. And Popham lines one into left field on the run, and making the catch is Muskie. 2 outs.
Good job, Al. Way to get there.
And that will bring on Walker Smith. Walker Smith 1 for 1 with 2 walks today. He's doubled in his other at-bat. He has scored 3 times. Came to score on the Canterbury home run, scored on the Luke Baim single, and then scored on the sac fly by Canterbury last inning. First pitch to Smith is low. Good block again there by Cole. Now he can't find the ball. Still no advancement. Again, good job there by Cole. He has made some good stops tonight behind that plate. One-0. Smith, big cut and a miss. Count even. 1 ball and 1 strike. And Parker deals low. 2 balls and 1 strike on Smith. Two-one. And that is low. 3 balls and 1 strike on Walker Smith. Walker Smith doing pretty good in the leadoff spot. Might it not being a role he is really used to. 3-1. And Smith on the ground. That's going to sneak through a base hit. And they're going to wind Levine around third. He's coming to the plate. He's going to score. And stopping at third is McCuskey. RBI single Walker Smith. It is 8-5. Good running by McCuskey as Wolt either misplayed it or just wasn't. I don't think it had a lot of roll to it. As Alex Pankratz will now step up. First pitch. And Pankratz lines one into center field. Wolt going back. He makes the catch. And the side is retired. Another run is in. RBI single by Walker Smith. We have played 5 to the 6th. It is 8-5 Lakemen.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway Double Q in Waupaca.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Top of the sixth inning, 8-5 as first pitch to Colby Schmoody is fouled off. A lot of defensive changes. We'll take care of that in a second. And the 0-1, ooh, fouled off the mask of the home plate umpire. Schmoody will have the job of trying to get on. The 0-2. And a little nubber down the first base line. That'll be foul. And a swing and a miss. Down he goes. Moody is retired. Out number 1. And Gabe Wolt will come up. Infield is different as Alex Pankratz now at third, Jake Pankratz at short, Johnny Popham at second, and Josh Peterson at first. First pitch swinging is Wolt. Popham drifts over, and he kicks it a bit, and Wolt will reach. And Wolt has still not been retired. And then Davis Levine takes over behind the plate. The outfield is now got Dutch Nickel in right, Ryan McCuskey in center, and Eric Bremer in left. So completely different look defensively. The only consistent player is Jim Nigber still on the mound. And first pitch swinging is Parker. That is going to be in the gap. It's going to be off the wall. McCuskey plays it off the wall. Walt on his way to third. It is going to be a double for Miles Parker, and here come the Irish. That is the 4th hit of the night for Miles Parker, his second double. He has got 2 singles and 2 doubles, and that is going to bring on Andrew Parker. Parker, 2 for 3. He is homered and singled, and then flew out to right, which resulted in being a double play. First pitch, and Parker fouls it off, had a good cut. Oh, 1. Parker pops it up. Popham going out, and who's it going to be? It's going to drop in! And in to score is Wolt. A run is in. It is 8-6. Going to third is Miles Parker. And that'll bring on Tucker Cole. Cole 0 for 3 tonight. One out. Nigber ready. Fires. And Cole flies one into right field. Nickel is over. He'll make the catch. Tagging is Parker. Here's a throw. It is going to be cut off. It's a sac fly for Tucker Cole. Herb Cole is the guy who used to own the Bucks, Jack. Yeah, I'm not really sure where that came from. Either way, a sac fly for Tucker Cole. 2 outs. And it is 8-7. And that will bring on Bryce Vasquez. First pitch. Sorry. Yeah, low. 1 ball and no strikes, I believe. Oh, sorry. It is 1. It is 1-1. 1-1. Vasquez, big cut and a miss. 1-2. 2 runs are in here for the Irish. They have made this game a bit closer. 1-2. And Vasquez swings and misses. He got him. Nigber gets out of it. 2 runs are in, though. We have a game. It is 8-7, bottom of the 6th coming up for the Lakemen here on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Community Insurance is your independent agency able to shop and compare the best insurance options on your behalf to find the best combination of cost and coverage. If you're looking for a better insurance experience, you'll love doing business with Community Insurance. And save over to 40 to 70% on major mattress brands with factory direct prices at Waupaca Mattresses. No appointment needed, just stop in and save on County Road Double Q in Waupaca. New pitcher for the Irish, it is number 12, Kyle Cranky. And meanwhile, Vasquez takes over at first. Irish able to chip away a bit, make it 8-7. And you know what, this is a team you never want to count out in their last at bat. As I said, in their last game against Green Lake, they scored 9 runs in the top of the 9th inning. So never want to count this team out. And they still have the majority of their starters in. They will have 6, 7, 8 due up in the 7th inning. As 3, 4, 5 due up for the Lakemen, it is going to be Jason Ellie batting in the DH spot. And it looks like Dutch Nickel is batting next. So he will bat in Canterbury's spot. I believe Peterson will... We'll see. I think Peterson is good. Yeah, Josh Peterson will bat in Braden Ryan's spot. First pitch. And Ellie swings and misses 0-1. Was out in front of it. It's been an exciting game tonight. Lots of action, lots of power, lots of defense, lots of hitting. That is low count, even 1 ball and 1 strike on Jason Ellie. Pretty much everything you could ask for in a baseball game. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Cranky had Ellie way out in front of that one. 1-2. And Ellie pops one foul and out of play. One, 2. And Ellie takes one high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. You can see the 2-2 on Jason Ellie. Cranky ready and deals. And that is inside. Full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. (3-2). And Ellie sends one in the air to left center field. Drifting over and making the catch is Evan Muskie. There is out number 1, and that'll bring on Dutch Nickel. Yes, Josh Peterson is on the on-deck circle. So Peterson will bat in Braden Ryan's spot. If you were Coach Wanty, though, you got to feel good with, I guess what you could call your subs, your bench players, just kind of your role players who aren't your normal starters. They got you back in this game. You fell down early, but then they got you back in this game. They got you the lead, added another run, and then starters were able to get you another run last inning, 0-1 to Nickel, and Nickel swings and misses quickly 0-2. So you do have to feel good. And after Jim Digber, he gave up a couple runs last inning, but he has really helped settle down the Irish. The Irish were swinging. They still are swinging the bats well. The 0-2 and Nickel swings and misses. Going on 3 pitches, 2 outs. And that will bring on Josh Peterson. First pitch, and Peterson kind of got jammed inside a bit, 0-1. That rolls into the street and onto the yard. Will it ever stop rolling? There it goes. Stopped right in front of the tree. The 0-1. And Peterson, that is foul down the first base side. 0-2. And Peterson takes one low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. If you could pick up an insurance run here, that would be preferred, just to have a little breathing room, a little room for an error. Not that errors are ever good, but just a little breathing room. Cranky 1-2 to Peterson. And just a bit outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mutual of Wausau Insurance has been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. 2-2. And Peterson, a little nubber, coming in charging. Parker makes the play. And the side is retired. Last chance coming up here for the Irish. 8-7 Lakemen to the 7th here on Zaleski Sports. We'll be back after these messages.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan. Give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. And working at Waupaca Foundry is more than a job, it's a career. Join us and make the iron castings the world uses and trusts. Cash your own future. Apply at jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Again, you can apply at jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Jeremy Vasquez is going to lead off the he'll bat in Helston spot. So again, 6, 7, 8 due up. That is in there for a strike. 0-1 on Vasquez. Trent Allard on deck. And then it'll be and a swing and a miss, 0-2, and then it will be Muskie. Oh, 2. And Vasquez swings and misses. He's down on 3 pitches. Out number 1. And Allard takes one high, 1 ball and no strikes. (1-0), and Allard gets a piece of it, counting even 1 ball and 1 strike. (1-1). And Allard fouls it off, 1-2.
And that was strike 3 for the second out. First one straight down the middle for strike 1. Counts 1-1. Outside for ball 2. It's 2-1. That's fly out, and that's the end of the game. The Lakemen win 8 over New London Irish 7. Please stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy. You can get them in Curtis and also in Marshfield.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility. And our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Caffla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.